Good Chodesh, everyone. In today's Pirkay Avos, we learned Alti Noyach Lichais. Do not let it be easy for you to become angry. This is one of those sayings that's easy to say and hard to do. It'll only be possible if we work on it beforehand. If we work and say to ourselves that if we get angry often, we might as well have a sign around our neck, I am a fool. Because that's what it says. Kas b'cheik ksil yanuach. Anger rests in the bosom of the fool. Some people, what do they keep in their breast pocket? A checkbook. Today checkbooks are going out of style. They keep their glasses. Something that they pull out often, they keep in their bosom. The fool who gets angry often keeps anger in their bosom. So that's the meaning, kas b'cheik ksil yanuach. The Gemara tells us a very scary thing. We know that Gehenna has many chambers. Just like Lo Yaleinu, medicine has many treatments. Radiation, chemotherapy, Lo Yaleinu, immunotherapy. There's all kinds of treatments. So Gehenna also has all kinds of treatments. Gemara tells us, Kol HaKayes, Kol Mine Gehenim Sholten By, will need to be treated by all the treatments of hell. That's how bad Kas is. Rav Elia Lapian said an interesting thing. Rav Elia Lapian said that in order to work properly on Kas, this is something that modern young people are not familiar with, but we know what a pilot light is. It used to be under the range, a pilot light. And from the pilot light, the fire was lit. If the pilot light went out, right, you had to relight the pilot light. Rav Elia Lapian says that you have to put out the pilot light of anger. If you don't put out the pilot light of anger, when it comes a time that you really get upset, you become like a volcano. I saw this once. A rather mild-mannered fellow. Somebody parked in front of his garage. And he had to get out. He had to go to a wedding. He started screaming and started spewing all kinds of obscenities. And I looked at him. Whoa, that person never put out the pilot light of his anger. And when his anger flared up, watch out. And that's what the Mishnah is telling us. We have to work on ahead of time. This is only, that's why we learn Pirkay Avos. We have to work on ahead of time. You have to know that it's brought down that you're not supposed to look at the face of a person when they get angry. It's a very bad thing. You have to know it's a very ugly thing to get angry. A person has to convince themselves of it. The Gemara tells us, Ein meratzin la'odam b'shas kasei. Don't try to appease a person when they're angry. Now, why is that? You know where we learned that out from? Hashem demonstrated that to Moshe Rabbeinu. Hashem told Moshe Rabbeinu, Chavei ma'at rega, hide a moment, ad yavor zam, until my anger passes. In other words, you want to ask me for forgiveness for the Chet HaEgel, for the sin of the golden calf? Not now. Chavei ma'at rega, you have to wait, ad yavor zam. Now, of course, Hashem is beyond human traits like anger. Hashem never loses it. But he wanted to demonstrate that when a person is angry, you cannot reason with them. A person loses their senses. That's Rav Irving Bunin put it so eloquently. He said that when a person gets angry, their brain is in park. Their brain is in park. Can't deal with it. That's why if a spouse is angry, it really doesn't help to reason. Why are you getting so angry? You did the same thing last week. It's true. But it doesn't help to reason because their brain is in park. So you have to wait. Chavei ma'at rega. It's brought down, the Chavetz Chaim says that holding your tzitzis is a skula to rein in your anger. That's brought down from the Chavetz Chaim. So when Rav Steinman heard that, Rav Steinman said, I have a better skula not to get angry. So they said, what? He said, keep your mouth shut. That was Rav Steinman's skula. And now we'll count Svira.